Welcome to State Detective. This is a really fun game based on a game that I used to play with my kids in the classroom. So the first thing I do is click Start. And you see here, so what the computer does is it chooses a state. It's a secret state. And our job is to try to ask questions to figure out what state the program selected. So there's different kinds of questions I can ask. I can ask about the color of the state, or I can ask about the relative direction of a state. You have 6 total questions. So I think the best course of action, at least right now, is to ask about the direction of a state. So I like to try to target a state right in the middle. I'm going to ask, is the state east of Missouri? Missouri's right here. Let's see. So I have to go down and find Missouri. And then I click Ask Question. And it's not east of Missouri. So all the states that can no longer be possible as the selected state are grayed out. So a grayed out looks like more than half the United States. So that was a good question. So now I'm going to ask, is the state east of, let's go to Utah. This is my second question. And it is east of Utah. And at that time, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I only eliminated 8 states. So right now I know that the selected state is somewhere in the middle. So let's start with, we might be able to ask a color question in a minute. Let's just see, let's ask if it's north of Kansas. Kansas being this orange state right here. Ask question, no. So that was a good question. So I've narrowed it down to only, looks like 6 states. I have 3 questions left. So I want to try to ask a question now where I eliminate more than 1 state. So I could ask if it was orange or green. Let's ask if it's orange. Let's see if it's either Kansas or Oklahoma. Is it orange? No. Okay, so I have 2 questions left and 4 states. So it's going to come down to a 50-50 shot. Let's ask if it's green. So it is. So my state is either Missouri or New Mexico. Now, if I ask better questions, I can narrow this down a lot better. Well, it's a guess. I'm going to go with Missouri. And when I'm ready to try to figure out my answer, all I do is click on the state. Is it Missouri? Oh, it was New Mexico. Anyway, this is a lot of fun. I tested this out with my 6th graders, and they had a blast. Many of them were successful in figuring out what the state is within 6 questions. Took them a couple times, but once they got the hang of it, they loved it and couldn't get enough. So this is perfect for your 5th or 6th grade class learning United States geography or location of the states or cardinal directions. Anyway, this is how you play State Detective.